Second game of the season for both teams. Starting lineups being announced right now. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. You got Bill Ostrass on the camera and Caleb Ridenour with the production work. And starting lineups for St. Mary's, we have a junior number 2, Hope Garland, junior number 3, Kat Moylan, and then we have a senior number 21, Lily Singdillon, sophomore number 22, Hayden Heim, and another sophomore number 23, Isabel Hurla. Head coach for the Bears is Doran Sealsbury. Assistant coaches Russell Medley and Cassidy Green. For Nemaha Central, starting for the Lady Thunder, we have number 12, a 5'9" senior, Ella Larkin. And then we have number 15, that is a 5'10" senior, number Addie Holthouse. We have a number 14, sophomore, 5'6" sophomore, Hallie Holthouse. And then we have a 5'6" sophomore, number 30, Cammie Dollinghouse. And a 6' sophomore, number 31, Reagan Garrity. Head coach Haddon Hilton, assistant coaches Curtis Tatkenhorst and Michael Glassick. Lady Thunder in their purple uniforms, and the St. Mary's Bears, Lady Bears in white, home white. Thunder on the road for their first road game of the season here this evening. They will also be on the road next Friday to Holton, and then on the road on the following, a week from today, Tuesday, we'll be at Hiawatha. Then we'll come home for a game with Perry LeCompton, and then one last game on the road to Sabetha as we head into the Christmas break. That's the schedule for December. Missing from the lineup this evening, Callie Honeyman was unable to practice this week. She had a sprained her ankle badly last Friday, and I hope she's recovering well from that. As also, we understand she's homesick, so we wish her well to get healed up and get feeling better so she can get back on the court and help contribute to the team. Lady Thunder winning the jump to start off. They have the first possession. Addie Holthouse now to the middle. Larkin passing down low. They find Reagan Garrity. She's caught too far underneath. Couldn't get a shot up. Now Hallie. Now it's Cammie Dollinghouse. Drives, passes off to Garrity. Lost it. Trying to gather it back in and save it. No, out of bounds. Off Reagan Garrity, and the first turnover in the game by Nemaha Central. Lady Bears with the ball and a press coming from Nemaha Central. Three-quarter court press. Pass in the middle of the floor to number 22. Now to 3, shot up from Kate Moylan. That misses. And a loose ball picked up off the floor by the Bears. Across the lane again. Moylan will try that shot. That one is good for 3. Give her a second try, and she buries it. And the Bears on top early. Cross half court, now to the baseline. Garrity back out. Hallie Holthouse, now to Addie Holthouse. Over to Dollinghouse. Skip, nope, pass. Now comes to Hallie. Zone defense from the Lady Bears. She'll drive in. Addie Holthouse with the shot from the free throw line. Misses. Rebound goes to number 21, Lily Singdillon. And now a turnover by the Bears. I looked down at my book and didn't see what happened. Tossed it out of bounds. Caleb's here to correct me on everything, just like he did in football season. Well, corrected John on everything in football season. I tried to stay out of that one. There's Holthouse, top of the key, over to Cammie Dollinghouse. Cammie will drive, passes off, now to the wing. Hallie, baseline, back out. Now over to Larkin, far side. Skip pass. They find Hallie. Now to the middle. Larkin kicks out. Dollinghouse passed up the 3 ball. Drives baseline. Lost it. Back out. Addie Holthouse will try it for a 3. That one too strong. Garrity with the rebound on the backside. Shot up, missed. coming in, crashing the boards with the ball is Cammie Dollinghouse, and it was knocked away out of bounds off St. Mary's. Into Larkin, now down to the low post. Holthouse, triple team, trying to get out of there, and they're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow goes to St. Mary's. Bears with the ball. Thunder with their press. Garland, cross half court, and now a foul's going to go against Cammie Dollinghouse. Picking up her first team. They get it into Hurla. Garland driving into the lane, shot up. That one's going to miss. Rebound grabbed by Larkin. She'll lose it. Heim trying to get it. Now loose on the floor, heading out of bounds. Grabbed on time by Addie Holthouse, and she is fouled along the sideline by St. Mary's. Foul charged, I believe, to number 2, Hope Garland. Her first team. Substitution brings in Brianna Smith for the Bears. Dollinghouse with the ball. Cross half court to Hallie. Now to Cammie. Addie Holthouse back to Dollinghouse. Skip pass, finds Hallie. She look at the three, drives baseline, pulls up for the jumper, misses, tipped out of bounds off Nemaha Central. Garrity there trying to haul it in, and it goes out off of her. 3-0. It's St. Mary's here, first quarter. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Heim driving down to the glass, picks off to Smith. Smith with a short jumper. And the rebound goes to Garrity. Up the floor. Dollinghouse now down to Larkin. Quick ball movement. Missed. Backside was Holthouse. Blocked by Heim and taken away by the Bears. And there's Holthouse trying to come in for the steal. Called for her second foul. As she's caught Hurla on the arm. And Dollinghouse will come out of the game as Ellie Ruski will check in. Dollinghouse came out early the game last week against Centralia and with some early foul trouble. And the same case again here today, this evening. Garland now to Moylan. Moylan now back out to Garland. Hurla. Deep three from Moylan is good. Back-to-back three-pointers for Kat Moylan. The Bears up 6-0. Ruski now over to Larkin. Thunder need to get something going. Across the lane, looking for Holthouse. Tipped away out of bounds by Smith for the Bears. It'll stay with Nemaha Central. Ruski with the ball. Over to Holthouse. Hallie Holthouse now to Addie. Back to Hallie. She'll try the three. That one's back iron, missed, and a rebound goes to Moylan. Moylan, cross half court, pulls up, top of the key for another three. Back iron, missed. Rebound goes to Garland, a long rebound. Garland kicks out. Hurla will try a three on the far wing. That one's going to miss. Holthouse pulls down the rebound. Holthouse, cross half court, drives, kicks off. Hallie in the corner, back out. Down low, Larkin looking in the lane, goes up with a shot, tipped away, stolen away. Garland into the lane, spins around, off to Hurla. Hurla will spot up from the wing for three. That one's going to miss, and Reagan Garrity with the rebound and a timeout called by Nemaha Central head coach Haddon Hilton. It'll be the first one of the evening. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
3 minutes, 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and St. Mary's with a pair of three-pointers leading here 6-0. Nemaha Central looking for their first field goal. Thunder taking their first timeout. Cross half court, Holthouse to Halley. Holthouse down to the corner, Larkin. Holthouse. Larkin in the lane, passing down low. Garrity flashing underneath, is fouled. She couldn't get the ball to roll over the rim. St. Mary's charged with their second team foul. This one will go to number 14, I believe. Brianna Smith, her first personal. Garrity will shoot two. And the first point of the game for Nemaha Central coming up the free throw line. Second free throw from Garrity is good. Swish that one home. And it's 6-2, St. Mary's. Garland across half court, guarded by Hallie Holthouse. Man defense from the Lady Thunder. Garland needing some help, gets it off to Heim. And now a timeout called by head coach Doran Silsbury for the Bears. He'll take his first one. Another break for us. We'll be back.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
.240 here in the first quarter, 6-2 St. Mary's. The Bears taking their first timeout. Man defense from the Lady Thunder. Off to Moylan. Moylan, pass in the middle, taken away by Larkin. They were looking for Heim, and she was cutting back to the glass. Now ahead to Ruski. Addie Holthouse with the ball. Now over to Halley, Addie into the middle. Larkin pulls up for the jumper. Good. And the Thunder get their first field goal. Six to 4 St. Mary's. Garland hooks to the free throw line. Kicks off. Smith drives up with a shot off the glass. Too strong, and the Holthouse clears the board. Addie Holthouse pushing ahead. Finds Larkin. Larkin all the way to the glass for two, and we're tied. Tied up at 6. Minute 40 to go, first quarter. Kent with the ball, now to Smith, try and pass it down low, finds Heim, up the shot, missed. And now we're going to get a jump ball, and Nemaha Central gets possession. Smith comes out of the game as Singdillon checks back in. Halley over to Ruski. Now across half court, finds Larkin. Off to Halley. Larkin top the key. Over to Ruski. Holthouse drives in, kicks off. Down low. Garrity back out. Holthouse thought about the three. Now Ruski will try it. That one's off the mark. And out of bounds. Full court man defense from the Lady Thunder. Garland with the ball for the Bears. Singdillon now over to Hurla. Garland will drive. Kicks off. Time. Drives. Pulls up. Turnaround jumper's good. For Hayden Heim, her first field goal of the game. Bears on top, 8-6. Over to Ruski. Ruski will drive in. Kicks off. Larkin with his jumper, and it's good. Ella Larkin with 6 points here in the first quarter. An 8-8 tie. 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Off to Moylan. Back to Garland. They pass it over to Moylan. Moylan spots up for 3 on the wing. That one's going to miss. Long rebound grab by Holthouse. 2 seconds. Holthouse running out of time, trying to get it up the floor, and that's the end of the first quarter. We are tied up at 8 here after the first 8 minutes of play. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Eight to 8 here after the first 8 minutes of play. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Looks like St. Mary's will have possession. Starters on the floor for St. Mary's. Anna Herm, Addie Holthouse, Hallie Holthouse, Ella Ruski, and Ellie Ruski and Ella Larkin for Nemaha Central. Heim, hands off, fakes it a handoff. Heim drives down the lane, passes a shot, misses a shot up and misses. Now it's loose on the floor. Holthouse getting it out, and Nemaha Central gets possession of the ball. Hallie ahead to Hermish. Back to Hallie, now over to Ruski. Hallie Holthouse in the middle, Larkin pass down low, good look, shot up from Addie Holthouse, and she is fouled from behind. Addie Holthouse will shoot 2. Third team foul on the Bears, charge number 23, Isabel Hurla. And Addie Holthouse swishing the first free throw. Second free throw. That one is good as well. The Lady Thunder have their first lead in the game. Pass down low, looking to get the Heim, taken away by Larkin. Larkin coming up the floor, middle of the floor. Now off to Addie Holthouse, to the glass. Shot up and good for Addie Holthouse. Addie Holthouse with her first field goal of the game. The Thunder lead at 4. Moylan with the ball. Garland with the ball. Now over to Hurla. Back to Garland. Man defense from the Lady Thunder. Far side is Sing Dillon. He's on the near side. Hurla drives to the baseline. Double team, kicks it out. Heim will pull up for 3, and it's good. I don't know, I thought her foot was on the line, but they're going to call it good. We have official timeout called, and he's going to change it to a 2-pointer. The official on the far sideline saw her foot on the line. That's what I thought I saw as well. But Heim hits it for 2, and it's 12-10, Nemaha Central. Official stopping play to make sure that was called correctly. Hallie Holthouse with the ball. Over to Hermish. Now Ruski passing down low. Holthouse back out. Hermish will try it for 3. Back iron missed. Rebound grab by Garland. Jump ball is called, and it'll stay with Nemaha Central. Into Larkin. Now Holthouse. Skip pass to Hallie Holthouse. Hermish. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Quick pass in the middle. No push from behind, but no call there. And a rebound goes to Heim. Garland across half court. Now off to Hurla. Gives it back to Garland. Moylan cutting down across the lane. No touch. The Hermish reached out to grab it, but it goes out of bounds. No touch. And Garrity checks in. Hermish comes out. Hallie Holthouse comes out. And Cammie Dollinghouse in for the Thunder. Brianna Smith checks in for the Bears. Checks in for Sing Dillon. 12-10 Nemaha Central. 5:36 goes, second quarter. Dollinghouse over to Holthouse. Addie Holthouse. Garrity, baseline, back out. Holthouse down to Garrity, back out. Looking for Ruski. Now over to Dollinghouse. Larkin in the corner will drive, trying to come up underneath. Passes off to Holthouse, up with a jumper, misses. Rebound goes to Hurla, and they're going to get Larkin with the hold. Ella Larkin called for her first personal, third team. Garland with the ball, sends it over the far wing. Now down low, looking for Heim. And it goes out of bounds off of Larkin. Moylan gets it into Garland near the corner. Now Moylan top of the key for three. That one misses. Rebound. A jump ball call. No, they're going to call jump ball. Yes, Garrity is tied up with Heim. Bears with the possession. They get it into Heim. Heim pulls up from the corner of the free throw line. Is going to miss. Rebound pulled down by Addie Holthouse, and a reach-in foul called on Heim. Hayden Heim picks up her first, fourth team foul. Larkin to Ruski, now in the middle. Holthouse up with a jumper. They're going to call a push on the Bears. The Bears pick up another team foul, called on number 2, Hope Garland, her second personal. Fifth team on St. Mary's. Holthouse into Larkin. Skip pass to Dollinghouse. Ruski. Addie Holthouse far wing. Gets it to Ruski. Now back to Dollinghouse. Over to Holthouse. Addie Holthouse. Passing up the three. Dollinghouse down in the middle. Larkin out. Ruski will try for three. Looks good from this one. Nope, too strong. Rebound. Holthouse on the backside is good. Addie Holthouse with her second field goal of the quarter. 6 points in the game for her so far. 4 minutes to go till half. A 14-10 lead for Nemaha Central. Heim passing it down low. Denied. They were looking to get to Smith. And it was off Nemaha Central. Dollinghouse comes out. Hallie Holthouse checking in. Inbound, stolen away. Ruski getting up in the air and taking it away. The Thunder with the ball. They were looking to pass it down to the low post. Holthouse near side. Addie Holthouse out high to Hallie. Now over to Ruski. Ruski pulling up for the three on the swing around. Good! Ellie Ruski with her first three ball of the game. A 17-10 lead for Nemaha Central. Hurla with the ball on the far side. Into the top of the key. Heim looking to pass it down to Smith. Does. Up with a shot, and a foul from behind goes against Ella Larkin. Larkin will be charged with her second personal foul, fourth team. So Larkin and Dallinghouse with 2 fouls each. Brianna Smith with the first free throws of the game for the Bears. Short on the first one. Kent back into the game as Hurla came out for the Bears. Second free throw. That one too strong. Misses. Rebound pulled in by Ruski. Thunder with a 7-point lead. Under 3 to go till halftime. Ruski will try a 3 again. That one's off the mark. Holthouse trying to save it back in, but stepped out of bounds. Trying to jump up there for it. Moylan with the ball, far side. Now Heim. Heim drives, kicks off to Moylan. Now Garland. Moylan near side, now to the low post. Smith with the jumper is going to be short. Rebound goes to Holthouse. Addie Holthouse in the middle of the floor. Now she's going to kick out. Hermish passed up the shot. Bring it to the near side. Ruski back to Hallie Holthouse, over to Hermish. Ruski, open 3 in the far wing. Front iron missed. Rebound, Hallie Holthouse up with the glass. Off the backboard, good for Hallie Holthouse, her first field goal of the game. Thunder by 9. Slow start for Nemaha Central. They are up by 9 now. They're down 6-0 to start the game. And there is a 3-second call on St. Mary's. Couple substitutions. Maggie Cook checking in for Hermish. And Sing Dillon comes in for Smith. Thunder with the ball. A 9-point lead. Cook. Now to Hallie Holthouse. She'll try a 3, top the key. That one's going to miss. Rebound Heim for the Bears. Off to Garland. Garland passing ahead, throwing it to nobody there. Cook was there. Cook slows it up. Off to Hallie Holthouse. Now over to Ruski. Into the middle. Hallie Holthouse. Now to near side. Cook. Back to Hallie. Coming up on 1 minute to go here till half. 19-10 Nemaha Central. Skip pass. Cook. Now back to Ruski. Into the middle. Holthouse. Addie Holthouse will kick it back out. Ruski, baseline, back off to Holthouse. Up with a shot. Nope, pass it off to Cook. Now to Hallie. Ruski will try for 3. That one's going to miss. Cook with the rebound. Now she loses it, and it's tied up. Possession arrow pointing to Nemaha Central. Garland was able to get a hold of it while it was on the floor. Thunder will inbound on an own basket with 38.4 to play till half. Ruski back to Hallie on the inbound. Ruski with the ball. Hallie Holthouse far wing, now back to Ruski. 23 seconds, Cook. Back to Ruski, into the middle, Holthouse. Turnaround jumper, good for Addie Holthouse. Holthouse with 8 points in the second quarter. The Thunder lead to 11. 8 seconds. Garland will drive in the lane. Pulls up for the jumper. Short. Rebound, Addie Holthouse. 2 seconds. She'll throw it down the floor, but that one's going to be short. And that's the end of the first half. The Lady Thunder having a tremendous second quarter. They only had 8 points. Actually had it tied up at 8 after the end of the first quarter, but have now got an 11-point lead on the Bears, 21-10. You're watching SCTV. We'll take a break, recognize our sponsors, We're back with the halftime stats. Start of the second half.
Hi there, I'm Rachel Allen. I'm one of the family physicians in Sabetha, Kansas. Underage drinking isn't just an issue in terms of breaking the law. It comes with a number of both short and long-term consequences. Research has shown that alcohol use in teenage years can affect normal brain development, and has also been shown to cause a 4 times increase in alcohol use disorder. In addition, teenage drinking has been shown to cause poor school performance and has been found to increase high-risk sexual activity, injuries among teens, and even death. It contributes to 3,500 deaths in people under the age of 21 each year in the United States. Long-term health consequences must also be considered when discussing the risk of teenage drinking. In addition to increasing the rate of alcohol use disorder, it has been associated with long-term diseases such as dementia, heart disease, and stroke. I know it's tempting to consider decreasing the drinking age to 18 from 21 in the hopes of making it legal will decrease these negative consequences. When the drinking age was raised to 21, there was a 16% decrease in car accidents related to alcohol, and teenage drinking decreased by 20%. It is also shown to decrease unintended consequences of underage drinking, including drug dependence, teenage deaths, and adverse birth outcomes related to teenage pregnancies.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume, carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of sixth graders, 12% of eighth graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Road.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals by having a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
friendships,
pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. We are at halftime here in this game between the Nemaha Central Lady Thunder and the St. Mary's Lady Bears. Nemaha Central leading by 11, 21-10 here at halftime. Getting ready to start the third quarter here in just a moment. For the St. Mary's Lady Bears, Catherine Moylan has 6 points to her name. She had a pair of three-pointers to start off the game to get the Bears out to a 6-0 lead. However, the rest of the team couldn't help, and she kind of went cold. She had then we had Hayden Heim with 4 points. She had a pair of field goals in each of the 2 quarters. Brianna Smith shot a pair of free throws, missed both of those. 0 for 2 from the free throw line for her and as the team. 8 points in the first quarter for St. Mary's, 2 points in the second to get to 10 for the half. For Nemaha Central, Ellie Ruski with a 3-ball in the second quarter. Ella Larkin with 6 points, all coming in the first quarter. And then Hallie Holthouse with 2 points in the second quarter. Addie Holthouse with 8 points, all coming in the second quarter, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And Reagan Garrity with 2 points, a pair of free throws in the first quarter. 8 points in the first quarter, had tied at 8 after the first 8 minutes of play. And then the Thunder put in 13 in the second quarter to get this 11-point lead, 21-10. St. Mary's with the ball to start the second half. And St. Mary's put up a 3-ball from Moylan. That misses. They get the long rebound. And now it's back out high to Moylan. Moylan over to number 21. Sing Dillon back out. Shot up, and that one's good from number 23, Isabel Hurla. And now a turnover by Nemaha Central. (21-13). Moylan into the middle to Heim, and now they're going to call a foul on Larkin. Ella Larkin picks up her third personal, first team of the half. Larkin will probably come out. Maybe try to steal a few more minutes from her. We'll have to send her out. There's a tip ball, but it stays in St. Mary's possession. Sing Dillon now out to Hurla. Man defense from the Lady Thunder. Sing Dillon to Moylan in the corner. Back out. Finds Garland. Now over to Hurla. Hurla drives, kicks off. Sing Dillon will try a 3 on the near side. That one's going to miss. Holthouse had the rebound and it's picked away by Garland. Now back over to Hurla. Hurla driving to the baseline. Turns back. Finds Moylan. Moylan drives, kicks off. Hurla for a 3 on the far wing. That one's going to be short and go out of bounds. Thunder with the possession. Dallinghouse, Addie Holthouse, Ella Larkin, Reagan Garrity, and Hallie Holthouse, all starters on the floor for Nemaha Central. Larkin will try it for 3 near the top of the key. Misses. Long rebound grabbed by Hallie. Now back to Larkin. Now over to Cammie Dallinghouse. They'll come back here to the near side. Down low, Garrity. Baseline, kicks out. Cammie Dallinghouse, top of the key. Swings it over to Addie Holthouse. Back to the top and over to the near side. Skip pass. Addie Holthouse, far wing. She'll drive in. Now kick off. Dallinghouse for 3. Back iron misses. Rebound, Larkin. Larkin back up with a shot. Good. Ella Larkin with 8 points in the game now. 10-point lead for Nemaha Central. Nice save in from Addie Holthouse. Dallinghouse to the glass for 2. Good. Cammie Dallinghouse with her first field goal of the game. The Thunder up by 12. Their biggest lead so far. Hurla with the ball over to Sing Dillon. Now to Moylan. Bring it to the near side. Garland to Hurla. Man defense from the Lady Thunder. Garland with the ball. Try to feed it down low. Batted away by Garrity. And they're going to call Nemaha Central with a foul. Reagan Garrity, her first, second team. Ellie Ruski will check in for Ella Larkin. They inbound to Heim. Top of the key. They find Hurla cutting across the lane, and a foul as Hurla went up for the shot. Third team foul on the Thunder. This one charged to Ellie Ruski, her first personal. So Isabel Hurla to the free throw line. Swishing the first free throw. Second free throw from Hurla is good as well. All 5 points here in the third quarter coming from Isabel Hurla, who was quiet in the first half. 10-point lead for Nemaha Central, 25-15. Skip pass, almost picked away. Dallinghouse getting to it first. Now to Dallinghouse. Back to Ruski. Ruski looked at the three, drives in, kicks off for Garrity, tipped away out of bounds by Lily Singh Dillon. .4:48 to go here in the third quarter. They get it into Hallie Holthouse, back to Ruski. Now to Dallinghouse. Dallinghouse, Hallie drives, kicks off, Ruski. Back to Cammie Dallinghouse, she'll drive in. Has it picked away, loose, now picked up by Ruski. Hallie Holthouse with the ball. Into the middle, Holthouse kicks off. Cammie Dallinghouse for three. That one's going to miss. Rebound goes to Heim. Heim, double team, knocked away out of bounds by Garrity. It'll stay with the Bears. Garland across half court. Singh Dillon brings it to the near side. Moylan. Back off to Hurla. Heim will drive. Floats a shot. Missed. A running jumper. Ruski with the ball. Looking ahead. Finds Dallinghouse. Now skips it over to Garrity. Down low. Looking for Holthouse. It goes off the St. Mary's bare hand and out of bounds. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. Thunder lead at 10. Zone defense from the Bears. Dallinghouse stopped the key, brings it to Hallie. She'll try it for three. That one's good for Hallie Holthouse. 5 points in the game for Hallie. Moylan now off to Hurla. Back to Moylan. Excuse me, that's Hurla. It was Singh Dillon who had the ball earlier. Hurla with the ball now. Guarded by Ruski. Picks up her dribble. Timeout called by Sillsbury, head coach for the Bears. 3:19 to go, third quarter. We'll be back.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends. A place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Following the girls' contest this evening, we'll have the boys' game between Nemaha Central and St. Mary's. Both teams 0-1 to start the season. Centralia defeating Nemaha Central in a close one, going right down to the end. The Thunder made a couple of mistakes, and the Panthers able to hit a three and keep the pressure on Nemaha Central, able to pull out the win on the Thunder home court. St. Mary's lost big to Opie last week. I believe that game was at Opie as well. So 0-1 teams looking for their first win on the season here tonight in the boys contest. Garland with the ball, free throw line, kicks off to Moylan. Out high to Hurla. Now over to Moylan. Poked away, out of bounds by Haley Holthouse. Stays with the Bears. Pass down low, looking for Heim. Saved in, it was off, tipped away. Heim was able to save it in, but right to Ruski. And now Moylan called for the push foul on the sideline here. Be her first team on the Bears and a half. 2:55 to go here in the third quarter. Garrity comes out of the game. Larkin is back in. Addie Holthouse now out high to Dallinghouse. Pass down low. Larkin, quick move to the glass. Counted and a foul. Larkin, fresh off the bench, goes straight to the glass for two and is fouled in the process. Bears charged with their second team foul. This one, I believe, will be charged. It's number 14, Brianna Smith, her second personal. And Ella Larkin hits the free throw. A traditional three-point play and a 31-15 lead for Nemaha Central. Thunder up by 16. Hurla with the ball. Off to Heim, top of the key, passing down low, finds Smith. Blocked by Holthouse and taken away. Now they're going to call a foul on Smith, trying to get the ball back. Brenna Smith picks up her third personal. Third team on the Bears. Pass down low, Larkin again, comes to the near side, off to Ruski. Ruski will drive, kicks it over the corner. Hallie, now to Addie. Addie drives, kicks off. Back to Hallie. That'll get their offense set, off to Cammie Dollinghouse. Man defense from the Bears. Cammie goes to the glass, they left her go, and she puts it in for two. 33-15, Nemaha Central. Under 2 to go here in the third. Garland with the ball. A junior for the Bears. Hurl is a sophomore with the ball right now. Now to Garland. Garland able to gather it back in. Loose on the floor. Dollinghouse diving for it. Still loose. Now we're going to get a jump ball call. The Bears will retain possession. Gwen McCann checks into the game for Hurla. McCann, a junior for the Bears, seeing her first action this evening. Garland with the ball. McCann. Back over to Garland. Now to McCann again, top of the key, brings it to Moylan, near side. Smith, off her fingertips, gathers it in, now off to McCann, now looking for Garland, and off her hands, out of bounds. Into Dollinghouse, slows it up, now across half court, poked away. Grabbed by Ruski, now saved back in, but now in the hands of Garland. Garland streaking down the floor with the layup. Short. Larkin had a hand in it, trying to keep her from getting the shot. Now they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow to Nemaha Central. Addie Holthouse looking to get it in, finds Dollinghouse. Back to Addie, cross half court to Hallie. Hallie down low, Larkin alone, up with a shot, good for two. Ella Larkin with 7 points here in the third quarter, 13 in the game for her. 35-15, Thunder up now, Lady Thunder up by 20. Heim inside the three line, the shot's going to miss. Holthouse with the rebound. Addie Holthouse looking ahead, finds Cammie Dollinghouse. She'll go all the way to the glass, delay it in for two again. 6 points here in the third quarter for Cammie Dollinghouse. The Thunder running away with it here in the third. 22-point lead for Nemaha Central. Pass in the middle, finds Heim. Heim with the shot, good. Hayden Heim with a field goal in each of the 3 quarters now. Ruski trying to pass down low to Addie Holthouse and goes off the knee of a St. Mary's Bear. Garrity checks into the game for Ruski. 2.2 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Thunder will inbound underneath their own basket. Looking to get it in, finds Garrity. Garrity pulls up for the shot. That one's going to be wide left, and that's the end of the third quarter. Nemaha Central lead at 20, 37-17. We'll be back with the final 8. You're watching SCTV.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'd like to recognize some sponsors for SCTV. We have SBS Insurance, Farm Bureau Insurance, United Bank and Trust, S&S Automotive and Towing, and Elk State Bank. We also have Rainbow Communications, Saints Peter and Paul Catholic Church, Water Conditioning of Seneca, United Methodist Church, and Sailor Insurance. I'd like to thank all our sponsors for supporting us and helping us bring local programming to the community. Thunder outscore the Bears 16-7 here in the third quarter to open up a 20-point lead. They did have a 22-point lead at one point. That was the biggest of the game, with the Bears scoring the last two here at the end of the third to cut it back to 20. The Bears will have possession to start the fourth quarter. Moylan hands off to Garland. Now to Heim. Heim will drive, kicks out. Moylan for three in the corner. That one's short. Tipped out of bounds off of Sing Dillon. It'll go to Nemaha Central. Full court press from the Bears. They get it into Holthouse. Pass ahead, finds Larkin. Larkin had Garrity open on the baseline there in the post. And now they're going to get a travel call on Addie Holthouse. Point lead for the Thunder. Moylan still has her dribble. Drives out of it to the corner. Sing Dillon drives up with a shot. They're going to call a foul on Nemaha Central. Sing Dillon will shoot two. Fourth team foul on the Thunder. This one goes to Hallie Holthouse, her first personal. Sing Dillon's first free throw too strong. Second free throw for Sing Dillon misses as well. Heim able to get the rebound. Out to Moylan for the open three. Too strong. Long rebound grabbed by Garland. Bears tracking down the ball. Now McCann back to Garland. Into the corner. Sing Dillon will pass down low, trying to get it to Heim, and Garrity getting a hand on the ball. Taking it away. Hallie Holthouse. To Dollinghouse to Garrity. Down low. Larkin. Strong pass off Kelter. Gets a shot up, though, to go over the rim and in. Ella Larkin with 15 points this evening. McCann with the ball. Now to Sing Dillon. Back to McCann. Lost our video feed. There's a shot up and good from Moylan. Moylan hitting a three. Loose ball on the floor. Dollinghouse gets it, passing it off. They're going to call a timeout by Nemaha Central. 6:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. Apologize, I had a little disconnection there on the video. We got it back. You're watching SCTV. We'll be right back.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
Thunder called a timeout to keep a jump ball being called there. Thunder have 3 full timeouts left. St. Mary's with 3 timeouts, 30 and 2 full 1-minute timeouts. Thunder will inbound the ball. Holthouse looking for some help. Finds Larkin. Now off to Dallinghouse. Dallinghouse slows up. They're going to call travel on Dallinghouse. I thought she had her back foot planted. Her front foot is what slipped. Slid forward. The official called the travel, however. Moylan with the ball. 19-point lead for Nemaha Central. 6:10 to go in the game. Hurla now to McCann. McCann will drive. Backs out a little bit. Now off to Moylan. Another open three. She hit her third three-pointer of the game earlier, missing that one. Larkin with the rebound. Larkin across half court. Now with Ruski. Skip pass finds Dallinghouse. Dallinghouse driving to the glass, up with a shot. That one misses, tipped out, and into the hands of Hurla. Isabel Hurla pushing up the floor. Pass knocked away, picked up by Nemaha Central. Allie Holthouse across half court, now to Dallinghouse. Swings it over to Ruski, far wing. Ruski will go to the glass, beat her defender, and in for 2. Ellie Ruski lays it in for 2. She's got 5 points this evening. Now Heim denied the pass by Larkin. Lady Thunder doing a good job on the big gal for the Bears. Heim pulls up for the jumper on the inbound, is good. Heim with 8 points this evening. Basket at each of the quarters. Allie off to Addie, now over to Cammie Dallinghouse. Back to Addie. Addie pulls up for the jumper. Good for Addie Holthouse. 10 points tonight for Addie Holthouse. 43-22, Lady Thunder on top by 21 points. Shot from Moylan. That one's going to rattle out. Follow up from Heim. Missed as well. Heim gets it back and up again and good for 2. Heim with 10 points this evening. Timeout called by, I believe, the Bears. Yes, it was. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a break. No, it's 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, Kasasa Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, he just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa Checking at Community National Bank.
Bears have taken their third timeout. They have 2 full timeouts left. As a matter of fact, any timeout called now will be a full timeout, as all the 30s are used up by both teams. 4:33 to go in the game. They try to get it into Hallie Holthouse. Taken away, but knocked into the hands of Cammie Dallinghouse. Now up ahead to Hallie. Hallie slows it up. Now gets to Cammie. Skip pass over to Ruski. Ruski kicks off to Addie Holthouse. Man defense from the Bears. Cammie Dallinghouse drives to the glass and lays it in for 2. Her defender couldn't get up to her as she had a couple players in between her. Cammie Dallinghouse with 8 points. To the glass was Hurla and missed. Holthouse with the rebound. For the loose ball, and she is fouled. 4th team foul on the Bears. Charged number 23, Isabel Hurla, her second. Holthouse passes it into Hallie. Now back to Addie. Cross half court to Cammie Dallinghouse. Skips it over to Ruski. Down low, looking to get it to Garrity. And we got a foul against the Bears. Number 22, Hayden Heim. No, it's not Heim. It'll be against Brenna Smith, her 4th. 5th team foul on the Bears. They get it into Ruski. Open three in the wing. Short. Follow-up from Addie Holthouse is good. Nobody boxed her out. Holthouse with 12 points. Hurlett drives in the lane. Shot blocked, but a foul called on Holthouse. Addie Holthouse picks up her first personal. 5th team foul. Isabel Hurlett to the free throw line. 5 points tonight for her. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Missed the first free throw. Second free throw, that one is good. The Bears are 3 of 8 from the charity stripe this evening. Some substitutions by the Bears to slow the game up so they can get their press set up. Addie Holthouse gets it into Cammie Dallinghouse. Dallinghouse had it poked away by McCann. Out of bounds, stays with the Thunder. 3:29 to play in the game, 47-25. They get it into Dallinghouse. Now ahead to Addie Holthouse. Dallinghouse over to Larkin. Back to Dallinghouse. Halley. Garrity, pass down low. Right to Holthouse and straight to the glass for 2 for Addie Holthouse. 6 points here in the fourth quarter. 14 in the game. McCann driving to the glass, and there's going to be a foul called on Addie Holthouse as she crashed into Heim from behind. Addie Holthouse picks up her second. 6th team foul. Garland looking to pass it to McCann. Goes into the back court. Moylan picks it up in the corner. And an over and back call. Thunder will inbound right in the corner. 2:50 to play. Addie Holthouse gets it into Halley. Back to Addie. Now to Dallinghouse, to Garrity. Now to Larkin. Halley, back to Larkin. 2.5 to play. Larkin gives it to Garrity, posted up, kicks off to Dallinghouse. Gets it back out to Addie. Now to Halley. Thunder will reset their offense. Addie Holthouse driving. Turns away from the defender, off to Larkin. And back out. Gets it out to Halley. 2 minutes to go in the game. They find Dallinghouse, now to Larkin. Thunder being patient. They find Garrity on the low post. Garrity kicks it back out to Larkin. Larkin to Dallinghouse. Now to Garrity, top of the key. Lost it, gets it back. Handing a foul call goes against number 21, Lily Singh Dillon, her first personal of the game. 6th team foul with 1:35 to go. Maisie Kent checks into the game for the Bears. Allie Holthouse inbounds it to Larkin. Now to Addie. Out. Garrity. Top of the key, or top of the free throw line, back out. Larkin with the ball. Now to Addie. Garrity. Minute 15 to go. Under bounce pass off to Garrity. She wasn't ready for it. Garrity trying to strip it away from Heim, but Heim gets it tied up long enough for a jump ball call. However, the ball stays with Nemaha Central. Minute 9 to play. Thunder are going to get the win here this evening. Way too many points to make up in a minute's time for St. Mary's. Over to Dollinghouse. 1 minute to go in the game. Addie Holthouse turns back with the ball. Tries to get it to Larkin, and it's going to go out of bounds. Overthrew her and turned it over. However, Nemaha Central was able to consume about a minute and 45 seconds on that possession and leave the Bears with 48.5 to go here in the game. Kent gets it to number 11. Figgy. Shot up from Garland. We have a foul call against Nemaha Central that will send Garland to the line. Hope Garland will shoot a 1-and-1, I believe. Thunder have substitutions that come in. They got Kate Barkowski, Emma Hermish, Maggie Cook, Carly Rottinghouse, and Zoe Sudbeck. Free throw's good from Garland. She'll get another one. That foul was charged to Cammie Dollinghouse, her third. 7th team foul. Rebound, pulled down by number 20, blocked. But shot goes up again, and Casey Singdillon gets a field goal up from Hermish. Missed, blocked. Loose ball on the floor, grabbed by Zoe Zudbeck. Passed out. Rottinghouse with the ball. Skips it out high, looking for Barkowski. Couldn't haul it in. Garland picks it up and lays it in for two. 49-30. Maggie Cook off to Hermish. Now to Barkowski. Back out to Hermish. And that's the end of the ball game. Nemaha Central, Lady Thunder picking up the win, 49-30 over the St. Mary's Bears. The Lady Thunder go to 2-0, while St. Mary's evens out at 1-1. Scoring in the game, Hope Garland with 3 points, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Catherine Moylan with 9 points, all coming on three-pointers. Casey Singdillon with 2 points in the game right there at the end. Hayden Heim finishes with 10 points to lead her team in scoring. Isabel Hurla finishes with 6 and was 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So for Nemaha Central, Ellie Ruski finishes with 5 points. She had a 3-ball in the third quarter. Ella Larkin finishes with 15 points. I believe that leads her team in scoring. Hallie Holthouse with 5 points, including a 3-ball in the third quarter. Addie Holthouse with points in the second and fourth quarters to get 14 in the game, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Cammie Dollinghouse finishes with 8, all coming in the second half. Reagan Garrity with 2 points on the evening, 2 of 2 from the free throw line as well. The Lady Thunder was also a 1 of 1 free throw shooting for Ella Larkin in the game. Thunder were 5 of 5 on the evening from the free throw line as a team, and the Bears were 4 of 10. 8-8 after the first quarter. The Thunder had an 11-point lead at half, 21-10, and then led at 37-17 after the third quarter and finished it off 49-30. Up next for Nemaha Central Lady Thunder will be at Holton on the 9th this Friday. There'll be another home road game, and then they'll have one more road game at Hiawatha a week from today on the 13th. Lady Thunder again, 2-0 on the season with the win over St. Mary's. Up next will be the boys contest. We'll sign off and we'll be back or start up that next one for you. Looks like the boys game will get underway here in about 13 minutes And you're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer calling the game for you. Billy O on the camera. Caleb Rodenauer with the production work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.